we visit Germany's only big retreader for automobiles, Reifenhinghaus. Here, worn-down treads of tires are peeled off and replaced with new ones.
If we look at this tire here, we can see only its surface is worn. So essentially, the product is disposed of when only about 20% of it is worn. That's absurd.
In Germany, there's no legal obligation to recycle tires. Obiker Julius has to source most of the old tires that he needs from France or Spain. What happens to used tires in Germany?
There are various disposal methods, but usually the tires are shredded and supplied to cement works, which burn the tires for fuel. That's the classic method. But now, because we have a surplus of old tires, some cement works have stopped taking them, or instead of paying for them, they get paid to use them as fuel.
In Germany, some 200,000 tons of old tires go up in smoke each year, while more and more rubber plantations are being established in Southeast Asia to satisfy the hunger for rubber. Of course, the retreading process also requires fresh rubber, but about 70 to 80% less than is needed to produce new tires.
That's a tire that has been produced in exactly the same way as a new tire. The production steps were identical. We have to fulfill identical legal requirements. We conform to international standards. We have the same speed ratings. These tires have to match up to new ones in every way.
Tire retreads have an image problem, as Obiker Julius knows all too well.
A local authority issued a call for tenders for equipping police vehicles with winter tires, and this call categorically ruled out retreads. And that's even though the government always maintains that it places importance on sustainability. And no one has been able to explain to me to this day what data or facts this decision was based upon.
We would also be interested in finding out why police in the city of Recklinghausen decided against retread tires. And here, too, our request for an interview was declined. Instead, they issue a written statement. On emergency callouts, our vehicles face extreme situations. Police cars have to be able to cope with greater strains than normal vehicles on the road. But Recklinghausen police don't say why a retread wouldn't be up to the job. We travel to the northern German state of Schleswig-Holstein, to one of Germany's few independent tire testing laboratories. We have an appointment with an expert, Peter Kleingarn. The police in Recklinghausen say they can't use retreads because they don't meet their high specifications. Can that be true?
No, we've been testing new tires for decades now. If a retread is produced from a high-quality worn tire, then it will match the performance of a new tire. And the police and the public in general should consider the environmental and financial arguments in favor of retreads. Nowadays, we can definitely say that modern retread plants in Europe are so advanced that their products can compete with new tires.
Sind so weit, dass sie wirklich den Neureifen Parole bieten können.
I decide to go for retreads this time, and I wonder how my workshop will respond. First of all, the tires have to be balanced.
30-30.
What does that mean?
Basically, they can be easily balanced. There are some big name brands that aren't that good.
I'm curious to see how they perform on the road. This time, I've opted for sustainability. I'm also confident they're safe, too. And with peace of mind, I set off on my family vacation.